Hello knitters, Barbara Benson here. I am an independent knitwear designer who also likes to make videos here on my YouTube channel, Watch Barbara Knit. Make sure to check in the description notes below the video where you will find links to all of my online shenanigans, including how to get my patterns to knit up for yourself, how to join the Watch Barbara Knit Facebook group, where to buy my Watch Barbara Knit version dice, and how to support me on Patreon. And there will be many links below that you are going to want to see, because we have today, it is time for the Eat, Sleep, Knit unboxing for the last quarter of this year. I'm super excited. I'm going to chat a little bit about what it is. I will definitely put a link here if you want to jump straight to the unboxing. There'll be a timestamp here that you can go to. And what I'm doing is Eat, Sleep, Knit has picked out yarns to be featured quarterly and sent them to me. This is a special box that just got sent out to me. This is not like a subscription service or anything. It's just showing you some fun stuff that they have available in their store. Eat, Sleep, Knit is a wonderful local yarn store that is also a very large, like, international shipping resource to shop for yarn and other awesome things. I will put a link below to the tour of the store, the virtual tour that we went on, so if you want to know a little bit more about Eat, Sleep, Knit. And there's also a link below where you can go to their website. I'd appreciate it if you check them out. Use the link in the description notes, because then they'll know that I sent you. You're going to want to stick around after the unboxing, because there are several things that we do with these unboxings. One, once we know everything that's in here, next month will have a follow-up video that will be a swatch lab where I take one of the yarns out of this box and knit it up and put it through its paces and talk to y'all about what the strengths of the yarn, what the weaknesses of the yarn, and what kind of projects would be great fits for the yarn. Now, there's going to be several skeins of yarn in here, so I'm going to have a poll for y'all to help me decide which one of these yarns you want to see go through Swatch Lab. I'll put a link to last quarter's swatch lab so you'll have an idea of what I do. Secondly, I will be giving away this box. I enjoy opening them up, but I also get a huge kick out of sending on my good luck, my good fortune, to one of y'all. So I will tell you after the unboxing how you can use the Rafflecopter service to get a chance to win this box for yourself. And also, the Eat, Sleep, Knit people were kind enough to give me a coupon code where y'all can get a free pattern. But now it is time to open it up. Again, as I said, look how cute. It's so cute. They send this out to me. I've been kind of dying to open it up, and I'm going to open it. We're going to go through it, and it's so exciting. Okay, so I have my handy dandy scissors, and I'm going to be very careful because I know there's yarn in here. There we go. Nope, cut away, Barbara, cut away. Never cut corners yourself. Safety first. There we go. Scissors go bye-bye. And let's go. Okay, I've got this on my desk in front of me. As always, beautifully packed. They are such pros at shipping stuff. So, oh, here's something right on top. I'll keep my eyes closed so I don't get... Look at this. So they have this really cool program called the Yarnathon, where they send out like prizes and stuff. Like, as you just have to go back and either look at their website and look at the Yarnathon or look at the old video. The yardage you buy gets translated into like a marathon, and when you hit certain points, they send you bonus stuff. So it's super cool. Look how cute this little Notions pouch is. I love bags, and this is really a perfect thing to go and just notions. I like that the zipper's on an angle. That's very different. Let's see what we got in here. I think I have a note to me. Happy fall, Barb. Thank you for all you do. Spread the fiber love. XOXO Emily. Emily is the person who took us on the virtual tour, so you can go watch and see. Look how this is so cool. Very personal. I'm going to stick that over there. That is probably the only thing I'm going to keep out of this box because it's going to be going to you. Let's see what other cute things. These are like the extras. So we've got a sticker for your car. Eat, sleep, knit with the rainbow. Very cute. And we've got an eat, sleep, knit pen. I always need a pen. You got to keep track of stuff. Ooh. This is a gauge. This is really great. A little gauge ruler for you to use. And it's got super, super cute little sheepies on it. How cute is that? Eat, sleep, knit. So this is for after you've done, because I know you all do your gauge swatches, right? To measure your stitch and row gauge. And then, so it's really cool. As I said, they have the Yarnathon, and as you hit certain milestones, they send you badges. So it's like you can sew this onto your knitting bag, or I don't know, you can make yourself a knitter sash or a crafter sash, and they're really cool badges. So this one, it looks like it's yarn with like lollipops maybe? Oh no, those are like those look like the ketchup and mustard dispensers, and that definitely looks like a popsicle of some sort. So that one is super cute. Ooh, I like this one. How nice is that? So it's got the stitch marker, the circular needles, and the heart. I like that one a lot. This is yarn cake. This, or maybe a yarn sundae, I think the dish. I don't know. It's either a yarn cake or a yarn sundae, but either one I can totally get behind, and I think this is going to have a lot fewer calories than actual cake or ice cream. So those are so cute. So again, I think this is part of their little Yarnathon thing, and these are the badges that you can get as you go along. I'm going to put all this back in here. I really like, I'm going to have to get one of these for myself. I think I like this a lot. So we're going to put this to the side. Now it's time for me to pull out. Oh, I feel so much soft squishiness in here. Ooh, 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 ooh. We've got, I can definitely, ooh, this one's in. This is fun. So I'm going to grab this one. What do we got? Ooh, what is this? Oh, so this is gorgeous. This is Woolfolk. Great yarn brand. And this is Luft. L-U-F-T. Luft. This is color L4. I love these yarn companies that give their colors. They don't even, they're like, I'm not even messing with a name. This is a number. This is L4. I'm sure that L stands for Luft, and the 4 is like, this is the 4th color. So this is 109 yards in 50 grams. So, and this is, looking at it, a fairly, I'm going to say this definitely goes into the Aran to bulky weight. It is a hefty yarn. It says needle size 9 to 11, which is 5.5 to 8 millimeters. So that definitely puts it solidly in Aran into bulky weight. Hand wash cool, lay flat to dry. And let's see what our fiber content is. It says 55% Ovis 21 Ultimate Merino Circle R. So those are some fancy sheeps because they have Circle Rs. And 45% Pima cotton. And it says 1% of profit on wool goes back to Ovis 21. So obviously that is some sort of special sheep thing. But so this is really cool yarn. I've never really knit with it, but I've seen it before. So this is, it's so cool. So the structure of this, I'm going to actually pull it out of its little skein. I apologize to whoever wins this. I will put it back into a regular shape, but it won't be as neat as it came. So As you can see, when I go to pull it apart, it's kind of sticking to each other, and that's the way it's made. And let me see if I can, here we go. So there, you can see the white. So what that is the white is going to be the cotton. And what it is it's like a cage. It's like an I-cord that is already woven or knit. It's a tube, and then they take this fluffy beautiful soft wool, merino wool, and they kind of blow it inside the tube during manufacture. So the yarn, the fluff, is stuck inside the cage formed by the cotton. And what that does is it creates a yarn that has a really high insulation factor, because it's got all of this air trapped in it, but it's not heavy. You get a thick yarn, because normally to get up to a yarn of this thickness, you're using a lot more wool, and it's going to be a lot denser and heavy. So this is a way to have something really lightweight, but that still has a super insulation factor. And I totally see why they're calling this the fall box, because this is an amazing fall yellow. It's somewhere between gold and mustard. I'd say it's like a goldenrod color. Just absolutely lovely, and I wish y'all could feel how amazingly soft and squishy it is. So I'm gonna hang this up on my silent partner just so it'll stay all nice like that. Super cool. So that is Luft. Great. I'm enjoying that she sent us a heavier weight yarn. I do like heavyweight yarns. I'm just grabbing the next one as I'm seeing it on my camera. What is this? Ooh, Birch Hollow Fibers. This is a yarn. I follow them on Instagram, but I've never actually had one of their yarns in my hands. They are really a wonderful dyer. I've been following, like on Instagram, I said just recently they did a collaboration with the designer Fatima Hines, and it's super fun. So cool. I'm excited to see this yarn. So this base is called Bernice Bulky. It is 100% superwash merino, 106 yards, 100 grams per skein. Yet another chunky yarn. I think I'm sensing a theme, and I love chunky yarns. They let you knit things up super duper fast, and they're just big and squishy and happy. So recommended needle size 9 to 11. Again, we are in bulky land. Says to hand wash and cool to lukewarm water. And the color, this color is Thornwood. It is absolutely just gorgeous. It has like a cream base, but there's a really faint haze, if you will, of like a gold over this cream. It gives it like a goldeny, yellowy, it takes it to a cream as opposed to like a true natural. And then we have these beautiful, they're browns with flecks of orange and yellow and little tiny hints. I think there's a hint of green or a blue-green. It's gorgeous. I love this sort of here. There's like black, and see, there's like a faint greenish. There it is. See, there's a faint bluish color. It just has a lot of depth and color. And this is an amazing, I think, choice to do like something like truly fall-like or gender neutral. It's just, I love it. Now, the structure of this yarn, it is a nice loose 2-ply, which means it is going to, let's see what it does when you stretch it. So see how poofy it is? Now let's grab both ends, and when I pull on it, see how skinny it gets, and I let it go, it poofs back. That tells you that when you block this, it is going to bloom because it has a lot of air in it and it's loosely plied. It's not tight. So it's going to be a nice squishy thing. This is so very cool. Love it. I want to keep this, but I can't. I'm sending it to one of you, but I really like that. Oh, it's so, I just set it down on my desk. And I really just can't explain to you how this just pale haze of goldy brown over the cream just gives it so much depth. I really like it. Okay, so what's the next one? Yeah, we're definitely sticking with bulkies. What's here? Look at that. Oh, another yarn I've never had in my hands. This is called Queensland Collection. And it looks like the name of the yarn is Kathmandu Aran 100. Luxurious merino silk and cashmere tweed. I am going to regret giving this box away so much. Oh my goodness. So, I'm looking through the bottom. So this says the needles gauge range is 7 to 9. So as in contrast that these were saying 9 to 10. So these two are like really true bulkies, and this we're more at Aran weight. Let me see here. It is 208 yards in 100 grams. It is 85% wool. And I was looking at the tiny fine print, and it's not going to help me at all because it just says 85% wool in other languages. 10% silk and 5% cashmere. Now, the cashmere is definitely bringing a softness to it, but it still has a really nice woolly hand to it. It's got that nice, and that's what you want in a tweed. Look at all those beautiful tweed inclusions and the color differences here. This is, I'm going to call this like, this is like a burnt orangey, but really, really dark for a burnt orange. It's got these dark, almost rust tones with these tweedy flecks that bring in some brightness, and then some tweedy flecks that bring in like black. But it's just, oh, so this is the fall box, obviously. It is such a gorgeous yarn. Again, we are looking at a 2-ply, and you can see there, holding it out, it's definitely thinner than the other one. And when I pull on it, I'm going to put it there so you can, it does not thin down as much as the Birch Hollow did. So it definitely, it's gonna bloom some, but it's not gonna be as, but then there's the cashmere in it, which is, I don't know, it's interesting because it's the silk that's probably leaning it down a little bit, but the silk is gonna bring a lot of strength, and it's gonna bring a lot of drape to the party. The cashmere brings softness, the wool brings warmth. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous yarn. This is yummy. It is soft. I'm liking this combo because normally when you have a yarn that presents this, for lack of a better word, rustic, it's normally scratchy. Normally something that looks this rustic, when you touch it, it's not the most pleasant thing to touch. It may be the warmest thing you ever put on, but it's not the most pleasant. The cashmere and silk additions to this have really knocked back any itch factor, and it is nice and soft. So that is just absolutely stunning. So that is the Queensland Collection Kathmandu Aran 100. Let me see if there's a color name. This is color number 10. So another awesomely fun name. So far, the only fun name we have is Thornwood. Okay, let's see what's in here. I got one more skein in here. Oh, and it's a doozy. Oh my goodness. So this is Miss Babs Madison. Oh my goodness. There we go. Miss Babs Madison. Oh my goodness. This is a nice, I'm going to put the box down now. Whoop. Actually, first I'm going to hit myself in the head with it. That takes skill. Love Miss Babs. Okay. Miss Babs is absolutely fantastic. This is Madison. Again, it's an Aran weight yarn. This one is definitely a tighter twist than the ones we have seen so far. I'm going to try to look and see how many plies we have here. This is a 3-ply, I think. So it's definitely going to be rounder and have a little bit more strength. And you can see it has really, really good stitch definition. The color is Foxy, and it is a Babette. Now, I am familiar with Miss Babs yarn, and what Babette means is that it is a repeatable colorway, like she can make Foxy till the cows come home, but every single batch of Foxy, the skeins are not going to be identical because it's so variegated that, you know, skeins can look different. That is not to be confused with a wild iris. If you're looking at Miss Babs and it says wild iris, that means it's non-repeatable. That means it was an experiment or possibly an oopsie or just something that they didn't write down the formula. They don't have the formula. If you see that yarn, you're never going to see it again. That is a consistent color that they carry. It's just it varies a great deal. So now that you know what that sticker means, Madison, Aran weight. This is 100% superwash merino wool, and this is 200 yards in 160 grams. So it is, as is Miss Babs' tendency, a heavy skein. It's not a 100-gram skein, it's a 160-gram skein. So you're going to get a lot more generous yardage out of this particular skein, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So we're definitely looking at a monochromatic palette. We're not getting crazy variegation here, but all of these golds and browns that it rolls through are just stunning. It is just golden. They called it Foxy. I can definitely see fox, the idea of your fox tones in here. It's that russet, reddish brown color. Look how beautiful. But then those flashes of yellow where it gets more golden are going to be beautiful when it's knit up. And then we have, look, there's like a straight up burgundy in there, and then there's some black. Foxes have black tips on their tail, so that makes total sense. So there's some more of the burgundy. So this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So obviously our theme here was fall, and our theme was bulky yarns, which I love. I wrote a whole book. It's behind me. It's right there behind Commander Riker over my shoulder. I wrote a whole book on bulky and heavy yarns. So this is a lot of fun. Now, let's look at our yarns again. We got the amazing merino silk cashmere tweed Kathmandu. I just adore this color. We've got, oop, I'm gonna pick that up. Just give me a second. I'm gonna put it in the box. Actually, I'm gonna see. And then this birch hollow, which I love the poofiness of it and how beautiful and light and variegated it is. You know what it really reminds me of? You know the white pumpkins? Like orange pumpkins. I love orange pumpkins, but those cute little white pumpkins, I think this has a very white pumpkin color to it. And it definitely has that very fall feel to it. And again, this is Thornwood, and then this is the Miss Babs Madison in Foxy. This one skein, you would definitely get a generous sized cowl out of this. I don't think it's quite enough to do a full shawl, but you could definitely get a cowl. You might even be able to get like a pair of fingerless mitts. 100% you're going to get a hat out of this. This is definitely enough for a hat. This, what was the yardage on this one again? 208 yards. Definitely enough for a hat or a cowl. So if you're wondering what you could do with one skein of each of these, definitely a hat, definitely a cowl, possibly some fingerless mitts. I think this would make amazing fingerless mitts. So, and then of course, she got put up here because I didn't want to mess it up. The luft from Woolfolk. So soft and fluffy. This is definitely the next to skin kind of softy soft. It would be gorgeous. I know there's some really good patterns out there for this particular yarn. So let's see. And I'm telling you all this because we've got the luft, the birch hollow, the Miss Babs, and the Kathmandu, the Queensland. So we have 4 skeins to choose from, and y'all are going to have to tell me which one of these 4 skeins, can you count, Barbara? Which one of these 4 skeins, okay, I'm going to just twist this up. There we go. Bloop. which one of these 4 skeins y'all want me to put through Swatch Lab. As I said, Swatch Lab is where I have a standard swatch I'll do a little bit of garter, I'll do a little bit of lace, I'll do a little bit of texture, a little bit of cables, and a little bit of like really fine lace, just to see how the yarn performs. You know, I'll observe it while I'm knitting it, and then I'll block it, and we'll see how it performs, and I'll talk to you about it. So I will make the poll, and as soon as I can after the video goes live, I will add the poll information to the drop down, you know, below the thing, but I'll also try to pin it in the first comment. Also in that first comment will be a link to Rafflecopter. As I said, I will be giving this box away to one of y'all lucky people. And what Rafflecopter is a service I use. You'll just click on the link. It'll take you to Rafflecopter. If you haven't used Rafflecopter before, it will ask you for your email address. I will not see the email address. You are not signing up for any sort of newsletter or anything with this particular sign up. There was about collecting information and how you store them and everything. So I use the Rafflecopter system because they deal with all those laws and I don't have to. They handle the storage, and then all I do is I push a little button that's a random number and it says, boop, here's the winner. And that's the only email address I will see, and they get rid of the rest of the stuff. So you're going to go there, you click on it, and there will be a thing where there'll be a drop down menu, and I'll probably link in the description below to the last video. I think I did some screen grabs if you need to see something more specific, but there are just going to be several different options. They're like subscribe to the channel, go and check out Eat Sleep Knit. There'll be a link you can click on. If you're a Patreon, you get a free entry. And you know, this is the honor system. If you've already done those things, if you're already subscribed, if you've already subscribed to my newsletter, just check them off and you automatically get an entry. So very excited. So go vote in the poll to tell me what yarn you want to see me swatch. And go register to see if you can win this. I will announce the winner in the Swatch Lab video that will be coming in December. Also, if you go and you check out Eat Sleep Knit and you happen to decide to purchase something from them, if you use the coupon code WATCHBARBKNIT, and I will put it up here, when you check out, they will send you also a free pattern. I don't know what the pattern's going to be, but they have free patterns that they will give you. So definitely use that code if you want a free pattern when you check out. The link in the description notes below that will take you to Eat Sleep Knit, I believe, is their featured yarn page, which will have the yarns that they sent me so that you can check out. But, you know, feel free to look at some of their other yarns. I love browsing their website. Just, you know, if for nothing else, for color inspiration. There's some amazing stuff there. So I hope you enjoyed. I love doing, oh, and don't forget, there we go. And don't forget, they also sent me the super cute little bag with all the fun stuff in it. I got to get me one of those rainbow stickers. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button, give it the thumbs up, and if you would like to be notified whenever I upload a new video, please subscribe to my channel and select notifications. Thank you so much.